Two Point Campus is a new management sim where you get to build a university. If you've played other games from 2 Point Studios, then you can have a pretty good idea about what to expect. The game has a great sense of humour plus an attractive art style. It all adds up to a decent gaming experience. 2 Point Campus follows on from 2 Point Hospital, which had players developing healthcare facilities, but here in 2 Point Campus it's a similar approach, only replacing health with education. The main campaign for the game runs players through the basics, given there's a wealth of mechanics and systems to go through. It does a really good job of taking you through things slowly and simply, layering on the complexity level after level so you're not overwhelmed. The campus starts small with buildings for lecture halls, halls of residence, private study rooms, libraries and more as well. Lecturers need to be hired, plus you've got support staff like caretakers to look after the garbage removal, make sure the place is nice and tidy. As students start to come in, they have their own requests as well, for example entertainment and equipment. The pacing of the game is really good, although keeping the bank balance in check is quite tricky. So if you build too many buildings and hire too many staff, then you're going to drain the money very quickly, forcing you to take out a loan from the bank. Adding more students to the campus certainly helps, which can be done by adding marketing rooms, although don't take your eyes off your current students as they're going to need looking after, getting them towards graduation. As well as facilities for education, the students have to be entertained as well, and that means investing in clubs and the student union to host live music gigs. Lecture halls can double up as cinemas, which can provide entertainment when students are being taught. The systems work together really well once you get a few set up and then they overlap, and it's your job to monitor the multiple spinning plates. Developing buildings, looking after students and making sure the place is clean, tidy and full of entertainment, it all works together really well without being too overwhelming. The personality and sense of humour really come across in 2 Point Campus, and whether that's from the names of the characters or the announcements over the loudspeaker system. The animations of the students going about their daily routine, whether it's in class or outside class, is really fun to watch. Sometimes they're going to be going about their day as normal, sometimes they're going to be dressed up in silly costumes, sometimes they get sick and have all pumpkins for heads. So 2 Point Campus also has a good friendship and romance system, which is new when compared to 2 Point Hospital. That makes sense as you don't really need a romance system in healthcare, and you can place various items around the campus to help foster good relationships. You've got benches, water fountains, love benches and love trumpets, so the relationships that occur don't really impact your gameplay, but it all adds up to happier students. So if you enjoy watching your students and your creations, and adding a little love into the mix only makes it more entertaining. Well, each area of your newly built university campus has its own unique features. There are new ways to generate money or unplanned events that inevitably throw a spanner into the works and offer random fresh challenges for you to deal with through the management sim. For example, if your archaeology students find something in a dig, well, that could be sold for additional money. If it gets too hot, then all the students can sweat and everyone starts to smell, lowering everyone's happiness and making the university a less bearable place to be. So 2 Point Campus offers up more in-depth than its predecessor, in part to the Kudosh system, where you can earn this from completing student requests. Kudosh can then be spent to unlock various decorations for placing around the campus to spruce things up just a little bit. Items like interior decoration, bookcases, statues and candles can make the place look much nicer. You can also get lost in the management side of things, much like Animal Crossing, decorating and redecorating until you've got your perfect look. Well, you are limited by the amount of kudos you can earn, so don't spend it all at once. It's relatively slow to earn. Overall, 2 Point Campus is a decent management sim with a good amount of depth. It's a vast improvement over 2 Point Hospital, and you can really get into the storylines created by the students and your staff at the campus. It's also available on Xbox Game Pass. If you're interested in have that service, I would definitely recommend giving it a try. Well, the game was developed by 2 Point Studios. It was published by Sega. It's available on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStation PC, and I reviewed this one on PC Game Pass. And originally it came out on the 9th of August, 2022. And as always, thank you so much for watching or listening. Hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. Or you can check me out on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.
That first sight of the school gates, the scent of a leather-bound book, the faint clatter of knights jousting. Well, I can't say I remember that part, though it wasn't like this in my day. You see, campuses are forever changing. Nowadays, education has to be fun. It can't be all work and no play, and quite right too. Frankly, the results speak for themselves. Academia has never been more appealing, more dynamic, more whatever this is. Today's campus is a place to live and a place to learn. Finely crafted by the sharpest minds that money can buy. Though sometimes you still can't get the staff. Yes, these days it really does feel as though anything is possible. Two Point Campus. Class is in session 2022.